I'm doing a class, by the way. I'm going to leave you with this. I'm doing a class. Hold on a second here. I got a customer. Hey, Frank. Jazz just left. Jazz is my lawn tech. Very nice and patient listening to me. We'll look forward to getting the lawn back to what it should be. Let me see here. Between you and us doing what needed, hopefully it will show some progress. Have a great weekend. That's what I love to hear. Every time I taught my guy that every time you do an initial lawn, you do a consultation. You got to show that you're the expert. You're going to go in there and you're going to take a meter and you're going to put it in that ground and you're going to check the water. You're going to turn on that irrigation system and you're going to see that it's functioning and irrigating perfectly. That's a 1-hour consultation with every initial lawn we do. Now, mind you, we are charging her 3 times more than the last company was. This is how we give value. Every call I get from a friend says, bro, the lawn looks like trash and the customer isn't watering it. And this says, why didn't your tech do an initial inspection of that, knowing you were going to have to deal with that? There are ways to give value. There are ways to show value to the client. We do it through consultative selling. I am an expert at consultative selling. I just told the guy, he says, bro, you're a great salesman. Yet I told him he was never going to get what he expected. He says, but you've been the only guy that's been honest with me to tell me this. And I'm a first-time homeowner, and he bought a townhouse. That's like being in an apartment building here in South Florida. What guarantees in this asset? We're giving you no guarantees. Unless we're in a month, we're giving you no guarantee that you're going to have an experience. That's what he wanted to hear. We're giving you a guarantee that when you call us, we're going to be there for you. But if you see one ant in there and you're going to be calling right after the service, I'm going to let you know we're going to drop you as a client because your expectations are unrealistic. Next level thinking requires that you look at the customer, you tell them the truth. I told my tech, I said, look, we're like surgeons. We got to tell the client, listen, Mr. Client, you've got cancer. I've got to take the tumor out. You might die. We got to always tell the customer the truth and not go to the BS that, well, if you hire us, we're going to be so great that roaches are going to look at us when they walk in the door and they're going to split. Be a consultative salesperson. Tell the customer the truth. Tell them what's expected in the rehabilitation. What's expected in this next level thinking. This is what every time I consult somebody, they call me. I said, why didn't you deal with this in the sales process? Because you're afraid to tell the customer the truth because other companies are lying to the customer, and now you feel you have to lie to them. Next level thinking says, I got to get a bigger cigar. I'm going to 10x my cigar next week for you. I'm going to show you one that I got that thing doesn't even fit in my mouth. It's so big. This is Frank the Pest Geek, wishing you a pestacular day.